All right, chat, we're cooked. Green Mihawk. I suck at this matchup. I practiced so much earlier today. I just don't know it. But I've only been playing the deck for like 2 days, like realistically. Gonna keep this hand, even though he's not gonna swing into me. Coffin boat. Pretty good. Hard for him. Just a target for all of his resting shenanigans. Extra counter, whatever. Extra Dawn active, extra power on Toshigi. That 5-cost Toshigi is nuts. Removal protection, power buff. So even though I play this 5-cost Egghead Nami that KO's character, just it's protection. So we'll just pass the turn, do nothing. Hopefully we get to use this counter event to rearrange our life, get some good triggers set up. So he goes and does it. So we rearrange our life. This is bad. I guess we're gonna do this. I want to make sure I get this Robin on the very next turn. So hopefully that works out. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do next. I mean, maybe a Perona if they have it, but probably nothing. And pass with 2 Dawn up. I'd assume a Perona, really. Oh, okay. Thought this got to set a Dawn active at the end of turn. Maybe he forgot to. Whatever. Okay. We're going to swing for an established Kiku. Hopefully that sticks. All right. And Kiku. My last 3 triggers are all 2Ks that are blockers, so that's unfortunate. Means I'm only gonna have 9 2Ks in deck to draw into. I've done. I'd assume that he's gonna go for a Tashigi play, but if he doesn't have it, I mean, he hasn't searched. Then maybe just swing with Kiku and Mihawk, but it's really not good because he'd need to leave. Oh, okay, Bonnie. Arrested Dawn, yeah, so I can't use Robin. That's okay because I can just use Egghead Nami instead next turn. So that was a good play. Assuming he didn't have Tashigi, of course. If he had Tashigi, then I don't think that was the right play, but we'll see. That's another Robin in life, but it gets me closer to the Bonnie. That's the 5th life. You swing. I'll just counter with one of these Robins. All right. 5 done. Just gonna blow up this Bonnie. Well, not yet. Let me do a swing here first. On some, if he, if he takes a hit and some weird trigger that does something to one of my bodies or something, rather do this first. Multiple Bonnies. So this must be the supernova. Oh. That's unfortunate. Well, we take those. I mean, makes a mistake, and it's just unfortunate. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna trash this Robin, actually, just because I want to hold one for next turn. Kiku's a brick, but obviously a brick that gets me a life heal is pretty good on the field. And if I get a Stussy, then I can just play the Stussy. It summons a trigger body, 5 cost or less. Pretty good play on 7 Dawn if I don't have Robin. Okay, Perona. Yeah, no rest for both of these. So they will not be swinging next turn. It's fine. I'm going to get a card out of his hand just by playing down, or by swinging with Luffy, and then... No, I have to summon Robin first. Because if he takes it knowing that the Robin is coming, Robin doesn't trash a life if they're at less than 3. Alternatively, I just swing with Luffy anyway, and then summon the S-Snake to stun the Perona. 7 Dawn, no Shanks is rough. Assuming that's placed for counter events. Setting Dawn active probably to, I don't know, hit 5 with Kiku and then 1 with, or 6 with Mihawk. Feels kind of weird though. Let's go. Salty, the One Piece is real. I see my chat is running off the screen. I think I'm on the wrong scene. This one has my webcam in it, and I don't want to do webcam. All right. What's this? This is Bonnie in life. I'm going to 8, so I'm not going to take this one just yet. I'll throw out a I don't want to throw out a 2K. Yeah, I'll throw out a 2K. Surely this won't bite me in the ass later, right? It's because I want to save this Esnick to stun this Perona at some point. So I really don't want to KO her. Well, actually, do I want to KO her? She can summon Tashigi. And that would suck. So no, I don't want to KO her. So yeah, I'll hold that Esnick. Thanks, Johnny. Round 1. It's single Elim, so like as soon as I'm done, you know, and then it's Marvel Rivals time, I guess, but will not be streaming Marvel Rivals though. Gets a little too heated. Digital cardboard indeed. Did you not swing with leader? Well, I got a Bonnie out of it anyway, so yeah. Oof. Get one of his. I hate this event because it hits almost my entire deck. It only doesn't hit my Kid and my Bonnie. But surely he's gonna use a counter event here. Yep. Oh. I mean, I'm not gonna argue getting a 4K counter out of his hand. I was expecting a 3K counter. Only going to 9 Dawn. So Mihawk's possible. Shanks is possible. I don't want Shanks. Shanks means I have to put Dawn on Nami just to swing, and I haven't even been able to swing with her yet. This Perona's stunned. Mihawk will perma rest a 9 cost like every turn, basically. That's unfortunate. And if he sticks a Mihawk and then the next turn can summon Law and Beppo, he'll be able to become a 7K, and at that point I have to go for game before he gets too rampant of a board to be able to kill me before I kill him. We'll see, Johnny. I don't know if you were here at the beginning of it. I've been playing this deck for like 2 days. I guess this is day 3 of playing the deck. Okay, so the 5 cost is Shigi, so his hand must be pretty... he must have a lot of events in hand. If he's not been summoning bodies, I mean, he summoned 2 2Ks. Just now seeing the Perona, or the Tashigi, I mean. So I'm almost wondering now if I were to have saved Nami to KO Perona. He probably doesn't have a 5 cost to replace Perona with. 7 here. It's a brick, so he could hit me 3 times. But if he does that, that's a blocker. I don't remember what this one is. I'm gonna take it just so that I have. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So I can trigger that search. Too bad I can't grab the Kid. It has to be a trigger body off that. Grab a 2K. That's good. If he swings again, I'll think I'll just take it so that I have Bonnie in hand twice. Bonnie on play, take a life to hand, and gains rush. With no Shanks, I get a full board to swing next turn. It's going to take... Well, I should probably do 2 5s, a 6, a 7, and a 10. But if he has 4K counter event in hand... Does that just win me the game? He's only going to go up to 3 active Dawn at the end of this turn. I think. Couldn't tell. Oh, David, you have a page of S Snake. I should have asked you about S Snake. I've opened so much OPOA and I went through all of my bulk and well, at the time I was even putting just the SRs in with my bulk. I don't have all 3 S Snakes. I need to expand the chat so that it's easier for me to see when I glance over. Yes, Johnny, you are deck locked. Oh, sorry. I got close to the microphone. Actually, I can see it's pretty close to peaking. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hopefully that's better, even if I get closer to the microphone. Just missing 2 S Snake at this point. I have 1 from OPO8. Yeah, even like all the illustration boxes, I've ripped 2 boxes. All the packs that I've opened, the devil fruits, like just 1 S Snake. Oh. Well, still, I did see that it was poking into the red over on Streamlabs, so. Dang, going into this turn with 6 Dawn open. Man, I forgot it was his turn still. Down to 3 minutes. I wonder if something happened. Let me check Discord real quick. No, no messages from opponent. Okay, so 5 cost swing first. This is going to get counter events out of hand, so I'm not going to win this turn. He went to 6 Dawn. I'm assuming these are all counter events. What other reason would be there to leave that much Dawn open? I think I just win this turn. I remember when this card was revealed, and I said, if someone ever throws this on me on my last turn, and they like burn my last life and then rush for 10k at me, that I would just flip the table. Now here I am playing the deck that's got this. Looks like I actually don't win this turn if these are all counter events, because I think 2 3Ks will get him out of my Bonnie swing. Unless I put the Dawn on this Bonnie. He's got to use 1 card here, one card here. Yeah, so they just can't be 4K counters. Oh, I just win on freaking out. GG. All right. Well, that's that. Round 1. So let me go report. Salty, I saw the alt art Rebecca from OP10 has spiked in price. Johnny, I see the GG easy, and let me tell you what. Somebody hit me actually 2 times today. This felt bad, man. 2 times today. I actually lost to a matchup that is really, really relevant, but my deck is supposed to win. Like people say it's free, whatever. But they high rolled pretty hard, and I low rolled pretty bad. um, but they had lost, or they had won by 1K counter was all I needed, or all that was the difference between me winning. And he said GG easy and left immediately. I was like, wow, dude, whatever. All right, I got my next round. It's this matchup. Here it is. Blue Yellow Boa. Every turn, or every time you destroy one of their Kuja Pirates or Amazon Lilies, you add a card from your life to your hand. We're gonna mulligan this. I don't want that hand. And it's still not a good hand, but whatever. All right, not swinging into that. That's a Gorgon Sisters, almost positive. So literally just gonna pass. I'm gonna pass until I get a body to play. I will be blowing that up. I don't care that I'm gonna rip a life off that. So I'm gonna counter this because I'm gonna take the life by killing this boa. Oh, it sucks that now I get the Flame Dragon King, but it is what it is. Sengoku going searching for the Kuma. Ooh, whiff. Wow. This finds all of the events in deck. 9-cost Boa and Kuma. Okay, but the next search got him the starter deck Boa. All right, going pretty aggressively at my life here now. So let's see. Do I go down to 4? This is rough. I think I'm just gonna take this. Let's go. We trigger a body out. And we're gonna burn this. Yeah, Gorgon Sisters, I knew it. So we're gonna swing 5s. This Rayleigh's pretty good, but you have to have 3 or less life for its effect to work. KO's of 7,000 base power character. Okay, so considering whether to trigger this, I'm going to assume it was the Rayleigh. Because he has to actually decline the to use it or not. So I've got a 3K. We're going to pass. Ron, I need to KO that, unfortunately, because that means that they'll get rested Dawn for free every turn. Okay, assigning Dawn before swinging, so I know what I need to counter. We're not going to let that go. Unfortunately, that means I got to trash the Egghead Nami. Gonna swing another 7. Oh, swing 8. Okay. This only does leader. Yeah. So, do have to let that go. I don't want to play Stussy here. Robin's effect is wasted. I might just play Stussy anyway. Even though I don't have a target to summon alongside her, she is still a 7,000 power blocker. I clear this Marguerite. I will take a life to hand. See if it gives me a 2K out of this. He's probably just going to let me rip the life. It gets me a Sanji, which actually now, thanks to C, makes sense. And I get a 2K out of that. So let's do 5s again. Oh, that meant to be a 6 actually, because this is only 1 done. Okay, yep. Is there 9 boa? Okay. Just gonna give 1K. He can't clear any of my board here. Block and okay. So this is unfortunate. He knows what that life is because of the top deck rearrange, right? I don't remember how many turns ago that was actually. We're gonna try this. No, bad luck. Okay, let's take a 2K. Swing 7 first. Perfume Femur. Get a card out of hand. And then we're going to go 9. Wait. 9. 8, 8. Does that win us the game? I'll go 8, 8, 9 first. Oh. Seven, 10. It doesn't matter. GG. Explosive, fast game, race life. You have to know when to control board in this matchup. Did it with only 1 burn card too. That's extremely lucky. I mean, 3 turns in a row didn't swing, so. It was a 5-minute game. There is prizing for this, by the way. Let me pull it up. Did they post it? Okay, so first place prize card is alternate art leader Ace, I think from starter deck 13. Let me pull it up. Yeah, the starter deck 13 one. It's a pretty decent first place prize. Second place is Caesar Clown. Third place is Uta promo leader. And let's see what we get. I'm gonna have to show Salty this Uta leader later off stream. Caesar Clown. I don't even know what the Caesar Clown leader looks like. Actually, I do know what it looks like. I just saw it. It's interesting. Uta leader. I will just send this in our Discord group. Salty. Yeah, David. The blue yellow ace alt art from starter deck. Starter deck 13. The tournament organizer said, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to come to a local in Illinois to give you the card." Which I guess, am I already in prizing? I don't think so. Let me check the bracket. I need to win this to get second guaranteed. If I lose this next one, I play a third place placement match. Okay, so they said unethical is the tag of the person I'm playing next. And they won. Another blue yellow boa. Wait. I think I'm reading old information. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, so another blue yellow boa. So I know who my opponent is. The other two matches, the other side of bracket still hasn't finished. Wonder if we have to wait. Um, David, I saw that you said that I casually beat a top seed. Yes. The E is for Egghead. Well, they said that the seating's randomized, but I know he goes pretty often. Oh yeah, Salty, we vibing. We vibing. So playing online versus in person. Unfortunately, I can't even play this deck in person yet. I'm still missing 2 Stussy, 2 S Snakes, 2 Bonnies, and 2 Flame Dragon King. I already have a plan to get the Flame Dragon King and the 2 Bonnie that I'm missing. 2 Stussy, I also have a plan for. So the only thing that I really am missing is 2 of these S Snakes. But as far as playing online versus in person, I think the nerves do get to people. To me especially. I definitely am an overthinker and overanalyst. You have Flame Dragon King from ST13, yeah. They're pretty pricey right now. So I don't know how you feel about that. I'm just gonna let you know. I was gonna buy them from somebody. He wants to sell me the whole playset, which I don't even want, but we'll see. Then what I was saying is the nerds definitely get to people. I especially when I played Teach, and currently when I'm playing Nami in certain matchups, but especially when I played Teach, like almost all my games went to time. A lot of my Nami games go to time because I think a lot. I try to think about every single possible scenario, which is I think good and bad. Because I could just, you know, as the anime of our youth always said, just play by the heart of the cards. David, I really appreciate it. I will let the guy know that I'm not interested in the playset anymore. Then I can just trade. I have a trade lined up for the value of the two Bonnies, so I'll just do that. See if my opponent's ready. Nope. Okay, so we do have to wait for the final match to finish up. And back to your call out, by the way. Um, yeah, it was it the GG and the opponent disconnect? No GG response that gives it away when we all get there. Once at least, everyone's had that moment of rage quit, whatever. Thank you. Yeah, I do kind of think that uh that analytical like part of my brain that like just like overthinking whatever numbers part of my brain is like it helps definitely. Really helps when I keep track of all of my opponent's searches and I look at their hand. I can like, okay, you have 3 cards in hand and you searched for this, this, and this earlier. It's like I know exactly what's in their hand. Doesn't help very much against Emu. He's got free card filter. And that's a matchup that's still pretty rough, especially for this deck. I mean, Nami is really bad in that matchup before EBO3. EBO3 doesn't even fix it for us, but it makes it a lot better. 5 cost EBO3 Nami is just such a good yellow card. You might need to look into this one, David, or I can just print us some for whenever we do play together. I know you don't really go to tournaments and stuff, so we could just proxy stuff. He does have that sealed ST13. We were trying to sell it at our trade show last time. I assume that's going to still be the plan for this coming trade show that we're doing in 2 weeks. I guess it's not this weekend coming up, but next weekend now. But yeah, this 5 cost Nami splashable in really any yellow deck, pretty much. Just give a Restodon to your leader. If your opponent has 3 or more life, rip a life card from their life to hand. And I know like people hate like yellow decks already because of all the life manipulation, all the triggers and stuff. I actually only need 2 Flame Dragon King. I will, if you don't mind, actually, I'll take all 4 of them just in case I mess with the ratio. Because I was thinking like if you don't open with that card, it's kind of dead. It's hard to justify playing it later on. So I was thinking about adjusting my ratios and maybe going to 3 on this. So I guess if you can give me the 4, that would be great. 2S Snake. Any other old stuff? No, not really. No, because this is OP13, which I'm planning to get from somebody. This guy is giving me 2 Bonnies. I have everything else already. All right. Last match of that round just finished up. No S-Hawk salty. Although I saw some people in the Discord talk about using it. I'm just not sure. And it's pretty much because of the prevalence of, well, before OP14, Zoro's a major problem. Currently, he's not as much of a problem because he has a lot of hard matchups. His leader ability doesn't help him at all versus Boa because he just rips a life to hand. And then also, same thing for Mihawk, actually. The Mihawk leader, I'll just throw the green on here. If your opponent's leader has a slash attribute, this leader gains plus 1,000 power. So his base power becomes 6,000. But yeah, so the slash attribute thing is not that big of a deal anymore. I do have a couple of these. Also, your life total has to be lower than your opponent's. Forgot to mention that part. And Luffy is a 6 life leader. So doesn't really come up except for late game, which at that point, it's hard to justify playing, 4 Dawn for an S-Hawk when you could do 7 Dawn for a Stussy that brings with it a 5 cost. A Stussy into S-Snake is the combo you really want. Or something like Kid or Bonnie on higher counts, just that function really is what makes those cards better at the later Dawn turns. Because low Dawn turns, you want Sanji search into your Robin if possible. If not, then you establish the Kiku. So if I lose this one, I think I'm still, even though it's single elim, we have to play a third place placement match, I'm pretty sure. But I need to win one game to guarantee a prize. I just hope I don't get second place. Caesar Clown Leader. Caesar Clown Leader. I hope Johnny's playing Brooke, dude. You said already. Holding out until Frankie is eventually out and sucks ass. Well, every set has been introducing leaders that actually shake up the meta since OP12, which I'm glad that it's like shake up versus just straight up power creep, like, introducing like 7K leaders. Well, there's Roger, but you know what I mean? Like, they have leader abilities that make them good and not just necessarily like just straight up overstated. Don't know if my opponent is here. Well, I guess I haven't heard from them. I mean, okay, they're going to host. Let me Frankie will be blue-red. There is already some Water 7 support. Don't know that Frankie will be Water 7 typing, right? But like I think Kiwi and Mozu have as funny as that is. All right. Here we go. Another blue-yellow boa. It's B diff. This is one of its only losing matchups. Really bad hand. We at least got a searcher. I want to rearrange my life. But oh. Yeah. And if he plays a Hiyori or Nyan to rearrange his life, then I'm just not swinging until I have a board established. Too done. Okay. Well, I'll swing then. Get a 2K out of hand. Okay. Not the worst thing in the world. To be honest, if this had been a Gorgon Sisters, I just would be cooked. That is the way to lose this matchup. I shouldn't swing. Like, just to be honest, I should not swing on turn 1. Hey, don't bet my Wano Binder. Okay, so I'm going to use this now. It's the Robin I need. Okay, so I'm going to put that Robin second. I'm going to put this here. Last life be a blocker. Second last life be Usopp 2K. Man, this is unfortunate. I play Sanji. No. I'm going to put Robin first, so that I have it in hand when for the turn I need it. Do you swing or do you not swing? You do swing, so I have to take this. No trigger on that. Okay. I have 3 Kikus in hand. I think we're going to swing at this Shakuyaku. That puts Sanji in our hand instead of triggering him out to search with, though. But I did take out 2 bodies. Okay. Well, trashing a perfume femur, which means see, the problem with my build is that I don't run the Kumas because I sold them, but also because I just want to burn life aggressively. This next one's the Jinbei, which theoretically I should go ahead and let through so that I have an extra swing, but then I want to trash more life than I actually deal damage. Oh my god, that was a Gorgon Sisters. Oh yeah, he rearranged with the Boa the turn before, so he did know that that was a Gorgon Sisters. He doesn't know what this life is, so he's going to defend it. He trashed a Gorgon Sisters to save that life. Okay, this is really good. Oh, that's really bad. Teching Robin is, I don't think, really good. I lose this no matter what, because even if I give 2 2Ks here, then the Kuma swings into it. So I guess I'll just lose that and take a life. I shouldn't take a life so early. But then I'll only have breaks in hand for when I actually need to spend. So I'll do this. Oh, but that's this turn. I'm so dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I messed up. I forgot. Wrong side of turn. Oh, well, you know, we make mistakes. That's fine. I guess I can play kid. Swing 5 here. I'll get rid of a Kiku. See what happens here. Okay. Then, yeah, I'm definitely playing kid here. Because he's going to just put whatever good card he wants. Yeah, Marguerite. Oof. Having to trash your boss is kind of rough. Okay, we're going to get rid of Kiku. There's no time to play her now. So if I do play anything that isn't Bonnie... Oh, that's unfortunate. That's my... Okay. We have to save our board here. Bonnie, top deck Bonnie. 0 cost. That's really unfortunate. 3 cards in hand. I had to swing 11, 13, 15 to win the game. That's not possible. So I'm sure there's at least a brick in here. He has 0. Let's see. I don't have enough data. There's only 9 cards here. 13 cards out of his 50 that I can see. Swing 7. See what happens. I might go overly aggressive here. Okay, so if I swing 5 here, to guarantee this, I need 7. Oh my god, I can win this on a guarantee unless this is a 0 cost at the bottom. No, I can't guarantee it because if this is a 1K... do this. It could be Perfume Fumer. And if it's Perfume Fumer and I blow my entire hand playing blockers this turn, then I definitely lose. If he takes this, though, then I know. Oof. He'd have to top deck the Perfume Fumer. Okay, so I have to go for... I mean, I don't want to heal him. That's what really sucks. So, yeah, I think I have to just hit this. If he top decks Perfume Fumer, then I'm just dead. This is really awkward. If I have to, then I guess I'll just 0 cost the Bonnie. Just feels bad. If he top decked another Boa, that's even worse because then I have no life buffer. So I just have to hope that he didn't top deck something that can push my life to hand. He's gonna go for my board, I think, though. You know, now I'm thinking about it, I'm really glad my computer hasn't crashed because I've been having problems. Like all day and yesterday I was having problems. Okay, so I'm gonna block that chump blocker. Does he think that he wins off of Grand Magnon? Because he really doesn't. If this is Perfume Femur, then I'm fucked though. Okay, so hold on. If this is Femur, he only has one more attack. So I have to block this. 5, 8. And I have 4 attacks and you'd have 0 counter. So I block and blow my hand here. Because then Femur is only going to get 1 card out of hand. Or he puts 5 here, then I get a blocker. And then it doesn't matter, I would still win on the clapback. Okay. So should I just let this go? So if I just let this go, then I rip a life to hand and don't even have to worry about a potential trigger. Because like something like Ran, or not Ran, Marguerite would draw him cards. He does this. Then okay, I'll let it go. Scary. Very scary. It's okay, if I lose, then I get a 3rd place match for the Udo leader. I'm trying to think of a 5 Dawn card that I'd be scared of. Oh, you know, there is the blocker Boa. I didn't even consider that he'd just play a blocker down. Because then I don't win on the clapback. And then he could leave 1 standing. He's thinking about going for my board. Actually, yeah, I really do lose if he... So he can take out my kid right here. Salty, the meta is a little bit more free right now. It's not just Emu running everything. Boa is kind of considered B-diff. But if I'm being honest, it's really more like Emu is strong, but Boa's topping a lot. Egghead Luffy starter deck has shaken things up quite a bit because it beats Boa. Ace still does really well and can beat Emu. Mihawk's pretty good. Crocodile's decent. Purple Dofi is decent. So, I mean, there's quite a few leaders can win events. I think the most consistent ones are still going to be Ace. There's still going to be Emu. And then now Boa. As far as, like, topping of events. Gotta wait for our opponent to do math. No matter what, I don't lose this turn. And that's the big thing I was worried about. Yeah, here's, yep, into Kid. Kid goes. One Dawn. Is this Slave Arrow, actually? No, it could be You'll Frighten Me event, which freezes something from attacking, which means I have to attack with Robin first. This could be anything, and that's really unfortunate. I just don't know what it is, but it could be. So I have to go 2 6s. I don't know. I think I might have just lost, to be honest. He took that. Do I just win by playing with my board that I already have? So if I put 5 Dawn on Lilith, that becomes a 7k swing, and then I put 5 on Luffy, becomes a 10k swing. But there's 2 cards in hand, so even if he's bluffing a Slave Arrow, 2 cards could mean countering Lilith easily. But then if I play Lilith or Bonnie, this is just 6 no matter what. But then I have a 11k Bonnie swing, so I'll do that. Swing with Luffy. Crash Lilith. It's not going to matter. And then... oh my god. It was a bluff. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Look, I went down to 7 minutes just doing math, talking it out my mental state. Wait, let me go report. Can't believe I'm in finals. So my opponent is Kaiju. Oh my gosh, this is a yellow Luffy mirror. No way. And then is it a blue yellow boa meter mirror for third? Yeah, it is. You guys, I'm just now reading chat. All right, Donnie. Thank you for hanging out. I'm not very good in the mirror. I have to hope that I win the virtual dice roll. Okay, here's my opponent. Awful hand. Awful hand. I have a feeling neither of us are going to swing on turn 2. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the Bonnie so I have it, even though I'm sending 2 2Ks to the bottom. Yep. After this, though, we pretty much ignore the fact that we have them up. Also, they won the dice roll. I just realized that's unfortunate. Oh, almost swung. Almost swung. There it is. Oh, and look at that. If I had taken that, I'd have lost the 0 cost event there. You're going to go there. Let's see. You're going to go there. Might stop a 6 cost swing. This gets me a trigger body, a search, and then Kiku. Hopefully by that point, he'll be down to 4 life. He's going to play probably Sanji and search for his Robin. I got to find my Robin. But having a Jinbei out is nice. Oh, playing the blocker Robin. Okay, scared of... Interesting. Let me rearrange my hand. Let's see. I could just get rid of it. But it wouldn't be till next turn, so I'll take the Sanji. Trigger? Flame Dragon King. Wait. It told me what he added to life. That has to be a bug. Does this say reveal? Added, place 1 card from you into the top of your life. I just grab another Sanji. I think... Yeah, I'll grab a Sanji because if I don't have Robin, I need it. Okay, so I know he has a Jinbei there. He doesn't know that I have a Jinbei, but he's probably going to trash it right now. Actually, I'm just going to do this. And then go ahead and trash my Lilith. Oh, Kuma. Interesting. 7. Do I go searching again? I gotta hit it on the next one, right? Or do I throw down a blocker and 4 5K swings? He won't want to take all that. No, I don't. I want to trash that second life because that would be a problem. Okay, here's this. He'll defend one of them probably. If he plays Egghead Nami, which I have no idea what kind of deck list this guy has. But that means that Sanji isn't safe, so I'm going to go ahead and swing. He took that. But this is a Jinbei, so he would want to play that. Am I okay with him playing a Jinbei? You know what? It's a Jinbei. It's better than having Kiku or something. Right. Okay, so there's a bug. I have to report that at the end of the match. Unless there's a card tell you. It's the only bad thing about the sim is that they're not official translations. So, I have to let it go. He's gonna trash my life. Mine is a Lilith. I think I'm gonna grab Nami here. He's gonna trash EQ, which, oh, he's just gonna heal again. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Three Dawn. I have to deal with Kumas somehow eventually, I think. Well, there's one Kuma dealt with. I'm gonna swing into Kuma. Flaming Dragon King. Oh, come on. Reordered life, but you won't tell me what it is? Okay, so I'm going to just have to assume there's a 0 cost at the end. And yeah, smart to save the Kuma to save board because board is everything. At least make them waste swings. This is going to be a Bonnie, I'm sure. I can't save it anymore, so that's fine. But Bonnie means that I lose a life and he's going to get my Sanji. Oh, it's Kid. Well, there's my Kiku. I'm going to swing here. There's probably a trigger body. I'm more scared of the last life, I think, than I am the first two. Although if he plays like me, then the second to last life could be an Usopp. Really considering it. Okay, so not knowing what that is, I think we're gonna do this. No. Are these unblockable events in his hand? Probably. We're gonna make him take the life. Go 5 at face. I know you're gonna want to heal, but flame split, play slice in English translation. All right. Well, then I go 10 into this one that's 7k. Oh, right, the blocker. That makes sense. Now he has 4 attacks. I don't remember what my last 3 lives are, so that's unfortunate. No taking is not legal. No, am I going to get a Caesar Clown Leader, guys? I let him take my board, and then I just ball out with Bonnie. Yeah, hand cycle. I have to counter. Do I have a blocker in life? Because now he can't use unblockable event because it only works on leader. Okay, I automatically don't lose this turn. He's going to take out the Bonnie, though. He's probably... Oh. Grabs the 2K. I mean, he's got to know that if he doesn't go for my board, that, yeah, that's fine. He's going to swing 10 with Kid and the Bonnie. He's probably going to... Another Kuma, I'm assuming. No. What's this going to be? Robin. But wait, would it be funny? 5, 5 and 2 sevens. There'd be a 5. There'd be a 7, and there's no way he would not be able to counter that, so that's stupid. Do I establish my own blocker? This has to be unblockable event. I don't even... Unless it's Play Slice. Or the mirror. That actually would not be bad. Do I want to just trash this life? I think I do. But I'm actually... I think I lose if I do. Because I can't even go for board no matter what, though. So, blocker Susie. Swing 3 at his life. He might heal. I mean, but if this is 0 cost, he has to trash a card from hand to use it. Might have to do that. If it's Bonnie, though, then he rests my Stussy. That's not good. I guess I'll find out. What was it? Now I pretty much am willing to bet that it was a Jewelry Bonnie. Okay, let's see. Sucks. I forgot that that's what that was. I only have 1K counter, and I can't even stop Kid from attacking because it's 6 or less only. Guess there's no trigger. I have to lose to see. Because if I take this hit... Okay, yeah, this is a trap. I lose no matter what. If I take this hit, then he just unblockables me. for 14k. And if I block this hit, then he plays Bonnie. I lose the life anyway. I don't get the trigger, which like I said, I don't even remember what it is. I don't get the trigger. Then he swings 5, and then he swings 11. I only have 1k countering, so I just lose no matter what. Oh my god. I love playing the lottery. Chat. I'm a casino crackhead. So what do you do if you're Luffy here? I mean, not knowing my hand is abysmal. Okay. I think I block and then a 1k. Unless he's going to attack with Robin also. Because I know for a fact he's been leaving 1 Dawn up every turn for that 3k counter. Unless this is going to be... Because this isn't going to be 10. This could be 3 here to make this 5, which would give... I'd give that the 1k. And then 7, because he doesn't know what's in here. Okay, so I lose 2C. Five here. What if this is a trigger body? What's my trash? What trigger body could it be? Kiku? There's 2 Kikus at the bottom of the deck. So the likelihood of it being Kiku is extremely, extremely rare. Vijinbei. Oh, I cannot take this hit, actually. If I take this hit and he swings 5 and this isn't a 2k, like if this is a 2k, even if it's a 1k body, then I just lose. So okay, gotta trash that. Unblockable. I think I have to just go for it. I don't really think there's any way for me to win no matter what if I play a card. Because he has one of these at least. He left 5 Dawn up. Because that would be my Luffy swing. And then the Bonnie would just get blocked by Robin. So yeah, I have to just go for it. This is GG. Oh my god, Flame Dragon King. Was not expecting that. Do you have multiple? Yeah, GG. All right, chat. That's that. So I get the Caesar clown because I'm the clown. Ha ha ha. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch my viewers that are in my Discord group in Discord later on. Hopefully, I will stream more of these. The